Hey everyone, week one of Lose Weight, Feel Great. This is going to be your workout, your strength workout this week. I want you to start with a 5-minute warm-up. Whatever you can do, you can run in place, you can march, you can do stairs, jumping jacks, it doesn't matter. 5 minutes of warm-up. Get your, you want to get your heart rate up and you want to feel like you are warmed up. Right now I'm freezing because I'm standing outside, just so you know. The first exercise you're going to do are lunges. I want you to take your standing nice and tall, take your right leg and a deep lunge forward. You're going to see how so here's your start position. Come down so that the upper leg, the quad, is parallel with the ground. You're going to see how my lower leg does not glide forward. The ankle and the knee are in line with each other. So I want you to come up and come down. Up and down. 5 on one side, step forward, and then do your left side. You can use weights to add more resistance and make it a little harder. So there's your lunges. After your lunges, I want you to go right into push-ups. So I don't have a wall right here. You can start from the ground. There's different variations depending on your level. From your knees, on your mat, come forward, place your hands under your shoulders. You'll want your hands angled out this way. I have to do them from my knuckles because I have torn ligaments in my wrist. You're going to notice that my back is flat, nothing like this. Don't break the plank. Come right down. What you're lowering, you're bringing your chest and your hips low to the ground as opposed to lowering your head. So don't do this. Keep the head in line with your spine. Come down and up. You want to do 10 like this. If you can easily do 10, move up to a full push-up onto your toes. And again, don't break the plank. You're a nice straight line from head to toe. Come down with your chest and your hips and back up, and you do 10 like that. After your push-up, I want you to do squats, 10 squats. You can do them with weights or without weights. If you do them with weights, it'll be more of a challenge. For your squat, if you haven't done these before, the best way to actually learn how to do squats is to put a chair or a stability ball behind you, and it's just as if you are sitting in the chair or sitting on the body, anything where you are sitting. You're going to see as I come down, my butt goes way to the back. Your legs do not glide forward. So the butt reaches to the back and you come up. You're going to see again how the knees are over the ankles. The knees are not gliding forward. That's how you end up hurting your knees when you do squats or anything like that. So reach for the back and come up. If you're using weights, just pick up the weights, lower them down here, and come back and up. And I'm looking at the camera right now, but you would be looking forward. The chest stays up, and you are just looking straight forward, not looking down. That'll change your posture and won't be right. After your squats, shoulder presses. Now normally I stand in front of a mirror so I can see I can see my form right now. I wish I had a mirror. What you want is your elbow to be in line with your shoulder, and you want the upper arm parallel with the floor. So there's your start point. You're going to take your weights and come up, slightly angling them in as opposed to angling them out like that. So here's your start point. 1, 2, 3, you're going to do 10. You'll probably want a heavier weight. This is 5. You can use 5 though, or 8, 10, whatever is good for you. After shoulder presses, we're going to work the butt and the hamstrings again. That's what we did when we were doing squats. We're working the same body muscles. You're going to get down onto your mat. Back is on the mat. Feet are going to be hip width apart. Arms at your side. Raise your hips as high as you can, and we are going to march. Now the idea here is to keep your your hip bones parallel with each other and not moving. So you don't want one to drop when you march. The tendency is for the hip to drop. You want to keep it high. So starting with the right hip, we're going to raise the left leg like this. Now really squeeze the butt, march with the right, march with the left. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do are rows. This is for the muscles in the back, and the back muscles are pretty strong, so you could probably use more weight, but again, you always use what is good for you. When you're doing rows, you want to keep a slight bend in your knees, hinge forward, keep your back flat, no rounding of the back, keep the back flat. Place the weights by your side, and you are going to keep your elbows close to your side as you raise the weight up. So this is how it's going to look. And if you're looking from the front, see how the weights stay close to my body? That's a row. So you're going to do 15 of those. And when you're done with your 15, just come right up, and we are going to go into deadlifts. So you can actually the deadlift is very similar in position. Slight bend in the knees. You're going to lower at the waist, keeping the flat back, so the butt is going to reach back. Keep the weights close to your body. Come down with your weights. When you feel, you're going to stop. Your flexibility will only let you go so far. When you get to that point, come right back up. Really squeeze your butt. It's your butt that's bringing you back up. Really use this whole back of your area. So coming down and come up. What you don't want to happen is this rounding at the back and allowing the shoulders to drop forward. The shoulders stay square and don't come forward, and the back doesn't round. Squeeze the butt to come back up, and those are your deadlifts. The next exercise we're going to do are tricep extensions. The tricep is this part of your arm. You can use both weights or you can use one. It's nice. You don't have enough time, do two. If you have a little more time, do one at a time. You're going to go right into that position again that you were in for the deadlift. You're going to raise your arm so that your upper arm is parallel with the floor, and you are going to kick the weight back. So, and this time you are going to fully extend. When you're in this position, really squeeze the tricep right here. So this is your start. Extend. There's 1, 2, 3. You're going to do 10 like this. And from front, you see my shoulders? You want to keep your shoulders square. That's the position. That's the execution. So there's your tricep. The next exercise are planks. You're going to come down onto your mat. Go onto your forearms. Place your forearms in front of you. Walk back. Raise up to your toes. Head is in, everything's a nice straight line. Don't allow the head to drop or look forward. Extend the neck up like that. Just keep your neck in line with the spine. Hold it for 30 seconds. Come down onto your knees. Come out of it. If you can't hold it for 30 seconds, that's okay. Time yourself and see how long you can do it. If it's 10 seconds, that's great. The next time, up it to 15 seconds. And just progress that way. After the plank, I would like you to do bicep curls. That's this part of the arm. So you're going to grab your weight. This is another one of those exercises you can do just one individually, or you can do both of them together. We're going to do both right now. Watch, my upper arm is going to stay very still. And again, it's the bicep muscle we're working. Keep those elbows in close to your side. Raise the weight up and lower it. Raise, lower it. You don't want to be swinging the arm like this. Keep the elbow in and keep the upper arm very still. And there you have it. There's the 10 exercises. You can go through them all once and then go through it again. And if you have tons of energy, go through it again. So that's it. Good luck. We'll see you next week.